Am I on? Hey, welcome, 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 ladies. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Have a great morning. Look forward to seeing some folks on live this morning. Let me know if you can hear me. Let me know if this is the replay. Hit, replay in the comments, hit live in the comments so we can all get started and get ready to go. It's Saturday. I know it's bright and early for a lot of us, but I am just so happy to be here. I'm always happy to share some thoughts and some things that we can help each other here in the team because this goes live everywhere in the world. Just let me know as you come on where you're from, what part of the world, because I'm here in where am I at? I'm actually in the northeast part of the United States. Okay, so let me know in the comments who's here. My name is Terrell Sally Holliman. I know that's a very long name. I had no choice about it, but that's the way things go. Let me know in the comments, ladies, who's here, and stuff like that. I don't know what's Facebook doing as usual. Um, so I'm going to check it again. Yes, so good to see everybody here. And let's get started. Let's get started. I am CEO of my company's name and founding name is Loving You Well LLC. And my background is that I've been in health and wellness, gosh, at least 20 years now. I started with a network marketing company and then actually wound up transforming myself through that and then going to work for as a coach for Weight Watchers, believe it or not. And that's when I decided to go further and actually get my certification as a holistic nutritional health coach and just work in all the areas of women's health that we can, in terms of our relationships, our physical, our mental, our emotional, our physical, our finances, all of that comes into in terms of holistic health. So what I do actually is help stressed female entrepreneurs and professionals find their balance in their lifestyles without sacrificing their health so that they could be more present, energized, and successful. Okay. So that's what I do. And can you guys let me know in the comments? Can you hear me? Let me see if I can't see anything here. Let me know in the comments if you can hear me and see me and stuff like that. Okay, because I don't see anything popping up. Okay, so hope everybody's doing well, especially during this holiday season. We're at year end. This is the month of December. I know this year has been totally unusual in some ways, and same in other ways. We're all aware of COVID, and I know a lot of us has been stressed and worn out about our loved ones and finances and your own sustainability in terms of your health this year. But many of us are gathering together with family or using Zoom for it to be a memorable year. And I would like for you guys to remember all the good stuff this year. That's the way I like to look at life. I know things will hit us, but we can definitely do it. Okay. So let's talk a little bit about how we can take this and turn this around, ladies, right? Take this stress and make it a success for you this year, right? Yeah, that's what we're talking about. And I don't know why I'm not getting any comments. Are you guys talking? Anybody see me? Anybody hear me? All right, so here we go. First thing is learn to accept history as it stands in your life. Okay. First thing we learn is that we cannot change the past, ladies, whether it's a business that failed or a deal that's gone wrong or to dye your hair the wrong color, which didn't go the way you wanted, or a relationship. We would all love a time machine like they had Back to the Future, right? For any certain experience that we had. Would you agree? Let me know in the comments. Would you agree? We would love to go back with that movie, Back to the Future, and kind of change stuff in the past. But unfortunately, we can't do stuff like that. So, oh, hi, Alexis. Thank you for telling me that you see me. Thank you very much. Because Facebook goes crazy sometimes. You just never know what's going to happen, right? Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. So, in terms of going to the past, I would say we can't waste our energy dwelling on regrets or missed opportunities or chances that we have because this doesn't help your mind or your body. Um, trying to change the past. We, especially as women, we get a little emotional. And a lot of times, a lot of us leave stuff inside, and we don't want to share it, and that kind of messes up your well-being. It kind of stifles your growth to move on, whether it's physical. And for us women, a lot of things happen physically when we're stressed to the hilt. It shows up on your body through headaches, pains. You might lose hair, you might gain weight, get very hormonal. It's a lot of things when we hold stuff in, ladies, and it builds up as stress. It shows out physically and, of course, emotionally too. So what we can do is learn from our experiences and see how that has teach us to go forward. Okay, and a lot of this stuff I'm sure that you might be aware of, but sometimes hearing it again and again and actually implementing it actually really helps us. Okay, another thing in terms of the past is holding grudges. Can anybody relate to this? I mean, have you had a situation when you held a grudge against someone or something that's happened and it really burned you up so much that you just kept dwelling on it, and it elevates your stress too. So in terms of grudges, I like to think of it this way. Please learn to forgive. Okay, I discovered when I started forgiving a person for what's transpired between us, it just gave me peace. Can anyone relate to that? Have you had a situation before where you felt you were wronged and you just held that grudge, but if you let it go, I always say, let go, let God, you just felt at peace. Okay. And sometimes the person that you hold the grudge or the situation in, they don't really know that you're holding a grudge. Okay. Let me give you an example of that. I remember there was a time about 15 years ago in my life, my husband, I'm married. And I resented wholeheartedly that he was going to the gym. Okay. I mean, 15 years ago, I was really a lot heavier than I am right now. I was totally obese. I resented him going to the gym. He was going to the gym, getting really fit. And I just realized that he thought everything was fine. He didn't know that I felt a certain way about him going to the gym. And it's not like he ever stopped me from going to the gym, but I just resented him going to the gym because I'm thinking I got to work, I got the baby, and I'm fat and I'm ugly. I feel miserable. And he's going to the gym looking fit for somebody else to be looking at him, right? This is what I'm thinking in my head. And once I told him that I was feeling miserable by myself, he just encouraged me to go to the gym. He didn't know I had a grudge against him. I was resenting it. I mean, he actually did me a favor by saying, hey, why don't you share this with me? So we have the power within ourselves to change stuff, right? Can anybody relate to that at all? Can anybody relate to that at all? Let me know in the comments. Can relate to having a grudge and then kind of taking it on yourself and realizing, wow, if I could just forgive, I would feel so much better about myself, which kind of releases that stress that we have on ourselves. So let me know in the comments if anybody can relate to that at all. Okay. Next thing is we can change the change. And you're going to say, what the hell is she talking about with this? Okay. Change the change. The change is when we have a reaction to other people, to what they say or what they do, you have the power. You control your thoughts and your actions, ladies, right? Most people do actions and say responses in the heat of the moment due to your subconscious. Don't we know that? Okay. Like say, and we women are really, it's a reflex. We usually do that because we, like I said, we're emotional. And what happens when you're emotional? When another person says something that you don't like, you're going to react to that. Okay. Tell me in the comments what happens when you feel a certain way and somebody says something that you didn't like. You're going to feel anger, probably frustration, and upset. Okay. Again, which leads to stress. So, how do you overcome that, right? Okay. How do you overcome that? Let me know in the comments what have you done to deal with that. Okay. So I remember back in the day in high school, I used to be one of these young ladies that would say whatever the heck was on my mind, which wasn't good because that's brash and that's not kind to anybody. And And I had to learn that I had to think before I opened my mouth, right? I had to think before I opened my mouth. Anyone remember the book The Secret? Let me know in the comments. Anybody remember the book The Secret or ever read the book The Secret by Rhonda Byrne? Very good book. She had a movie on it too. But it shows that our thoughts are things, and when we speak good or bad, that's exactly what attracts back to you. So why not speak what you desire instead? Okay, we could flip the script, right? Speak what you desire instead, or take a moment to breathe or count to 10 before we act or open our mouth. This, I believe, can release the stress that may be built up within yourself or any given situation. Okay. The third thing is avoid the unacceptable if you can, right? Get out of the way of trouble when it's ready to happen. And I'm sure most of us have had situations in our lives like this, right? You know, you get out a situation like let me give you an example. And this is probably before COVID. I don't know what's happening now, but say you're on the line for Apple's latest iPhone, okay? And someone jumps ahead of you in the line and you get upset, or somebody gets upset and you see a fight ensue. Or you're in the shopping store, getting the latest TV on sale at Walmart or something like that, and people are acting a fool. These are situations that, sometimes pop up, and you can remove yourself if you can out of this situation so it doesn't give that negative connotation for you to get upset and irate about it yourself. Okay. And I know sometimes just being alert to negative behavior, because negative behavior kind of makes a dark cloud on us. And, when you have a dark cloud, we're just human nature. It's a by association. Sometimes we feel a negative cloud, and then some of us are empaths that happens too, that you just feel this negative energy, and just to be alert around negative energy of behavior, situations, and environments that can have your blood pressure skyrocket. And we all have relatives that do that, or we have people in our lives that complain or saying negative stuff. So finding ways that we can move away from that person or that situation, or flip it so you can turn it into a positive experience for yourself, can definitely help. Walking away or singing a song or dancing to your favorite holiday music like I have in the background. Okay. Energy can, we learn energy can change your overall health, ladies. We are all energy. It's just a matter of how we interact in terms of ourselves to do it. Okay. You know, it could change your health in terms of your physical, your emotional, and mental well being. And your body would appreciate it so much when we do that. Okay. So, my philosophy is this: when we take care of ourselves, physically, emotionally, and mentally, putting that oxygen mask on first, then and only then can we serve other people, especially for us that are in the business of serving other people. you know, because as a coach, I'm a coach, a mentor, and a connector. And I know when I take care of myself from head to toe, I can definitely serve my clients and my community and my family. When we don't have that, we snap at people, we're angry, and everything is like a snowball effect. It affects our business, it affects our finance, it affects our relationships. Okay. So I just wanted to share those 3 tips for you. Like, I'll go back, is first, we can't change the past. 2, change what you can change. 3, avoid the unacceptable when you can. Flip the script on it. Make it a positive experience or situation so that you can go forward and grow from it. Okay. And for any of our sisters in here that want to become part of a tribe, I'll put it up top in the comments. I have a Facebook group called Wonder Woman Tribe. Yes, we do not wear capes, but we are superheroes. Women inspiring balance, inspiring the balance that you have within inside, so that you can go forward and be successful, energized, and be present in the moment. Because when we know we're present in the moment, more things can happen very, very well for us. Okay, so I will put that in the comments. And I want to leave you with this awesome serenity prayer that I love so much. God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Right? The wisdom to know the difference. So I'll repeat it one more time. God, grant me the serenity to accept the things the things I cannot change, courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference, ladies. Okay? So that's what I have for you today. And again, we want to become part of a group of women from all over the country. We really do a lot of things in our group. And I actually have some courses and programs and free resources there for you if you're interested. And you guys have a blessed day. Namaste. Thank you.